I created a two-way combo guard creator, which is my new 6'8 𝘸𝘠𝘦 build that also has 0 weaknesses. A build that is somehow better than my first 6'8 build that y'all love. It can get the best and fastest animations and dribble moves in the game, with elite shooting from as deep as you'd like to shoot from, while also getting insane contact dunk animations that will have your opponents wanting to give up on trying to guard you. Oh, and it has elite defense all the way out to the perimeter from the paint with crazy lane steal animations. And I can't forget about its high pass accuracy to top it all off. This build can play in all game modes, whether it's 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, or even 5v5. This is my favorite build, aka my best build, aka my 6'8 𝘸𝘠𝘦 2.0. So make sure to subscribe for more videos with this build and drop a like, because I will be showing you how to make this build with 0 weaknesses, no matter how many cap triggers you have, while also giving out the dunk packages, dribble moves, and jump shot I use. So let's go ahead and get started. DraftKings is handing out $50 to all new customers. Yes, I partnered up with DraftKings for this NBA and NFL season. And all new customers that use code 𝘸𝘁 and deposit $5 to play that $5 on a Pick6 entry get $50 in bonus picks instantly. Just use my link or scan the QR code on screen to sign up and start playing now. It's as simple as downloading the DraftKings Pick6 app or heading over to pick6.draftkings.com, signing up using code 𝘸𝘁, depositing $5, heading over to Pick6, selecting more or less on player picks, and finally submitting those picks. And boom, you get your $50 in bonus picks just like that. So sign up using promo code 𝘸𝘁 only on DraftKings Pick6 to start making your picks today. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Henry, aka 𝘸𝘁, back at it with yet another banger. And it's time to show off my build with the gameplay, the animations, the dunk packages, the jump shot, all that good stuff. But before we go ahead and do that, y'all gotta be able to trust me if you're new to the channel, because I have been a competitive 2K player for years now, consistently always having above a 90 win percent, and also playing some of the top competition, whether it's in Pro-Am, 2v2 leagues, or even tournaments. Now, right now I have a 93 win percent, and I've also beaten tons of win streaks to gain over 2 million VC from beating win streaks, one of them being a 98 game win streak. And I've also been on a 96 game win streak. Yeah, safe to say that I have a lot of games played to know what I'm talking about. And one of my favorite things about this game is trying to make the best possible build. And I spent hours trying to make the best possible 6'8". And oh my God, I am so excited to bring y'all this build today. Now, if you didn't know, I was actually the first one to make a 6'8". I made it at Community Day, which was like 2 weeks before Creator Early Access, which was 2 days before any other person who had early access could get the game, which was like 10 days before anyone could just be able to buy the game and play the game, right? You can see literally my first 6'8 right here, created date was August 28th. I was the first one to make these 6'8s. They are now meta in the game, and I've clearly taken my time, been very patient on making my second 6'8, which is in today's video. Now, you probably saw that I was gold plate in the beginning of the video. The reason I'm not red plate yet is I haven't played enough games on the build, and I always test out my builds before making build videos. But look at my first time playing on the build, I went on a 48 game win streak. Like, this build is so crazy. I already knew it was gonna be crazy in the builder, but I had to play with it just in case. And yeah, 48 game win streak first time on the build, and I ended up hitting veteran 1 on this win streak to go ahead and unlock heat check. And after testing the build a little bit on 1s, 2s, and 3s, we're going to be able to show y'all some gameplay of my first day ever on the build. Now, this build does get Deep Bomber, unlike my other 6'8", and boy, oh boy, Deep Bomber is crazy, especially now that Blur is patched. Wow, it is definitely worth having Deep Bomber. This build can shoot from anywhere on the court. I'm shooting spin jumpers. I'm falling on the ground. I could shoot fading middies very consistently even after the patch. The build is super fast as well, as you're going to see in these clips. You can shoot pull-up middies. You can shoot threes. You can shoot fadeaway threes sometimes too if you time them right. I mean, you could shoot from super deep. And now that I have heat check too, you're going to see some heat check clips in this game. It's just insane. You see I'm quick stopping sometimes too with the 6'8", which is definitely important. I also have the 𝘵𝘁𝑎ℎ jump shot landing on from 2K20. I'm glad they added that back. Anybody can equip that, by the way. It's like 250 VC. But yeah, this build is very good at shooting the ball. Probably my best shooting build. It has a way higher mid-range and 3-point rating than my other 6'8". So automatically, It's very elite shooting for this build. We get a 95 mid-range, we get a 93 pointer. So you're gonna have a lot of legend and Hall of Fame shooting badges with this build that are going to allow you to be very dangerous at shooting the ball on a 6'8". And what happens when you're a dangerous shooter like you're seeing in these clips? People are gonna have to play high on you. They're gonna have to play super high, allowing the defense and your offense to be able to create other things like getting to the basket or hitting your teammate for an open shot. Look at this with heat check. Like, you can consistently, heat check's broken. Look at this with 𝘠𝘠𝘠𝘬. You can shoot that with no heat check, but it's gonna be obviously harder at the time. But god damn, the shooting just, and this is my first day on the build. Y'all gotta realize that. Wait until I get used to it. Like, I'm going crazy out here, bro. Look at the shots that I can shoot on this 6'8". You don't need to be hugging the line. You can shoot from as deep as you want. And yes, some of these clips are with heat check or with takeover. But guys, how do you think I got heat check? I greened 3 shots in a row. How do you think I got a takeover? I was going crazy. Look at, he's behind me, green from a couple steps outside the 3-point line. We got 𝘠𝘠𝘠𝘠𝘠. You already know what the deal is. Okay, you're gonna be able to shoot some pretty crazy shots. You're gonna be able to shoot from pretty deep as well, allowing you to use so much more of the floor. Now, getting into some dribbling clips, y'all already saw me moving a little bit with the 6'8" in the shooting clips. But yeah, you're gonna get the best dribble moves in the game you possibly can get with this 6'8". I have been testing some new moves that I'm going to show at the end of the video that I'm using in these clips, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But yeah, you have the max speed with ball that you could possibly have a 6'8". Also, the takeover I'm using, yes, is 𝘠𝘠𝘠𝘠𝘠, but I put a custom take on with 𝘠𝘠𝘠𝘠𝘠, and I have plus 15 speed with ball too, making me even faster. But yeah, you can definitely move very, like, this is the fastest possible 6'8" you can make. You are not going to get faster than this build on a 6'8". So we already have elite shooting. Combining that with the fastest possible 6'8" you can make, combining it with these drill moves, I mean, dog, it's already looking crazy, right? Like, look at how I'm moving. I am going to be hard to guard, right? Even if I'm messing up my dribbles, especially if I'm doing the right moves, oh my god, it's looking dangerous. Okay, you see, I'm doing a lot of the Lonzo Ball cross. I'm doing a lot of the escapes. I'm also L2 canceling into my spots. When y'all learn how to dribble on this build, and then you add in the quick stops to stop at the right time to shoot the ball in the right area, oh my god, man, you're gonna be unguardable on this build. Then you add in the Devin Booker aggressive to the self lob, because this build does get some crazy dunks. It's insane. By the way, that walk back I'm doing right there, all you have to do that, a lot of people be asking me that, is you just have to flick up on the right stick while holding back on your left stick. It's definitely a good move to shoot off of, or just to kind of reset the possession for you. Look at this dude. He's just begging. He's spamming X, spam jumping. He doesn't know how to guard me at that point, bro. He's just begging at that point. L2 canceling back and forth, get the easy peek 3. And yeah, this build is clearly moving fast. You're gonna get ankle breakers too. You're gonna be able to do whatever the heck you want. At this point, I'm just playing with people on the court, just kind of getting whatever I want. Right now, let's move into some dunking clips, because this build gets contact dunks too. I mean, it gets everything you possibly want. Now, keep in mind, I only played like 50 games with this build. Look at the clips I already have on this build. Yeah, the shooting and dribbling clips were crazy too, but look at the dunking clips I already have after just playing 50 games on the build. First of all, that's a good green window for that dunk being that contested, number 1. Number 2, look at this contact dunk animation I got right here. Now, I accidentally let go of the the stick way too early, so I didn't even time it, but I'm getting the animation. That's all that matters. Look at this, 360 contact. Are we kidding? You're gonna see some later clips in here too that I showed in the intro that are crazy. I'm making this dude fall on the ground, and he's not even the guy that was supposed to be guarding me in that clip. It's ridiculous what you can do slashing to the basket on this build, while also being able to shoot as deep as I could in those shooting clips, and dribbling as fast as I am dribbling in those other dribbling clips. Okay, look at this dude trying to guard me. I mean, get to the ground, pushing him under the goalpost. He may as well give up guarding me. Look at this, 360 contact on his head. Bro, he's literally, bro, come on, bro. Pause. He's got his legs wide open after I dunk on him. Like, what is going on here? Even with no meter right there, just dunking on him right there. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. The green windows, the safe dunks you can get. That dunk right there, it's a really good safe dunk to use. I have the dunk packages at the end of the video that I'm going to be showing. Look at how big that green window was right there. Really good. I have heat check. I don't care. I'm just gonna go ahead and dunk on you, okay? It don't matter, okay? But yeah, the dunking, very, very elite on this build. Now, look at the defensive clips. Most of my games played are on the 2s with this build. I did play a little 10K 3s stage and a little theater 1s and a little like 1 starting 5 game. Look at the blocks I'm getting. The blocks you get on this build is crazy. I've really learned that interior defense doesn't matter too much on a guard build, and that block rating is really good. Like, this build is the highest block you can get on this specific height wingspan combo with the shooting it has. And yeah, no, the blocking is crazy. The protecting the rim is insane. People have a hard time getting into the basket on me as long as I'm playing good stick defense. Look at, I completely shrink his green window on that dunk and added into the high steal rating it gets, which allows you to get lane steals. You could even get Legend Interceptor on this build. Yes, Legend Interceptor. I know it's starting to sound a little too good to be true. The contest you get jumping at people for shot contest, or even just putting your right stick up, is really good because the block rating actually helps with that. Plus, we have really high perimeter defense. Plus, we're already 6'8", and we don't have minimum wingspan or anything, so our wingspan is decent as well. It's not very high. I mean, it's short, but for a 6'8", it's long. You know what I'm saying? Look at this guy. I was crunching this guy on the 10K court. He literally missed like his first 5 3-pointer attempts because he literally could not get open on me, even with a screen. Like, we're getting through screens, we're getting our contests. I'm telling you, this 82 block helps everywhere on the court. Yes, this build gets an 82 block on a 6'8" while still having a 95 mid-range. So pretty crazy. Look at the shots he has to it. Like, bro, just absolutely crunched. Okay, this build also has very good rebounding. I didn't really clip a lot of rebounding clips, but look at, how did I just tip that into the basket? What's going on here? But yeah, defense and offensive rebound is looking good. I get the best animations. I also have a high pass act. You're seeing, I'm just going to show some clips of me passing the ball. This is how fast my passes look. I mean, pass act is pass act on this game, but I do have a high pass act. Like, you can play comp pro-am with this build at point guard. You're definitely going to be able to get away with the pass act on rec and any other game mode. If you can play comp pro-am with this pass act, then yeah, you can play any game mode with this pass act. The pass act is really high, unlike my other builds where I usually go 71, because I think that's honestly good enough. But look at this pass I get right here. Out of the bailout, out of the pump fake on the layup, I mean, that's a fast pass, right? That's the animations we're looking for on this build. You're seeing the double teams too, because I mean, you got to double this build, bro. Look at the defense that I'm getting on the court. All right, we're finally in the builder. I mean, y'all saw the gameplay. It was looking real good. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, we're going to be showing all types of builds you can make with this, because I know I do have a lot of cap breakers, and a lot of y'all watching the video do not have more cap breakers than me, probably 99% of y'all. But a lot of y'all don't have any cap breakers. Some of y'all have like in the middle, like a couple cap breakers. So we're going to show you every possible version of this build you can make, no matter how many cap breakers you have, even if you have 0. So the first version we're going to show is obviously the version I made, because that's the whole reason we're making this video. Is every time I'm streaming or every time I'm playing with this build, even though I just made it, you guys are asking, what is the build? Like, let me see the build. So that's what this video is for. Okay, so we went 6'8". 6'8" has been the meta for 2K26. That was my first build, was 6'8", and my first original build has lasted me. It could last me all year if I wanted to, but I just wanted to make a new one, an updated one. So yeah, we're going 6'8". You have to go shooting guard, because point guard you can't go 6'8". We went minimum weight, and we went 6'9" wingspan. The reason we went minimum weight is because I don't care about having strength on my guard. Now, I know people like having strength. I hate having strength on my guards, especially in this game. It's not needed to get contact dunks or anything. It's only really needed if you're like a pure lockdown, but even at that point, you don't need strength to play defense on this game. So unless like you're a center, I don't think strength is like a needed attribute. It's more one of those attributes that's like, if you want it, then you can, you know what I'm saying, then get it. But if you don't want it, you don't have to have it, okay? And then we went 6'9" wingspan, because if you go any higher, your shooting goes really down. If you go 6'8", you could get the 97 midi, 92 3, but there's not really a big reason once you get the max plus 1s and 2s to go there. And I only want a 93 anyways. I don't want to go to 92. So I went 6'9" just to get that extra inch on the wingspan. Now let's go ahead and continue to the attributes, because this is where things get crazy. Now, I literally was in the builder for like 5-6 hours, just hawking the builder, going in and out, trying to see the best, most efficient way to save as many attributes as possible while using my cap breakers the most efficient way possible. Okay, so there was a lot of things I learned. Now, usually a lot of y'all will see people go like 68 ball handle and then like 66 speed with ball, or like 70 ball handle, 71 speed with ball, and use their cappers on ball handle and speed with ball to get to 85-80 or 85-75 to save a bunch of attributes. That is actually not the best way to use your cap breakers anymore. There is actually other attributes that are more expensive that you can use your cap breakers on that save you more attributes, where you can put more attributes up in the builder. Hopefully this is making sense. If it's not, then y'all are just gonna have to see what I do here. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to shooting. We're gonna go to 93 pointer. So we're not gonna be cap breaking that at all. We're just gonna take our 93 pointer. Okay, now we're gonna go to 90 mid-range. Mid-range is one of the most expensive attributes. It affects your close shot and your free throw, and of course your mid-range. So we're going to be putting 5 cap breakers on mid-range to get to 95 mid-range, which is going to give me a bunch of Hall of Fame shooting badges, and then I'll still only have gold shifty, but I'm going to max +2 that for legend shifty and max +1 set shot for legend set shot. Okay, now anyways, let's go back to 65 free throw. Now let's move on to the playmaking, right? So we're actually not cap breaking anything on the playmaking. We're going 85 ball handle. We're going 80 speed with ball. Now, I know you don't get anything at 80 speed with ball besides blur takeover, which I'm not even using anymore because they nerfed it. But having as much speed with ball as possible is actually more important than your lightning launch badge. Like, you want to be maxed speed with ball if you can get it, because it's going to make you a lot faster with the ball. Okay, so we're going maxed out on that. And then pass accuracy. Usually I go 71 because honestly, that's good enough for me on the twos, but I'm going 85. And that's because there's just so many extra attributes you get with where I put the cap breakers. So you're gonna get an 85 pass accuracy. You're gonna have gold dimer, gold versatile visionary, and bronze bailout and silver break starter. And dimer's a tier 2 badge. You could even +2 that and get legend dimer on this build. So you're gonna be able to run point guard in 5s with this. And let me know in the comments if y'all want to see me play point guard on this 6'8 build in Comp Prawn, because we might have to with the 85 pass accuracy. Anyways, now let's move on to the physicals. We're going to skip over to the physicals. Now we're going to be going 78 vertical for the contact dunks that we're going to be getting. And then we're going to be going with an 86 speed and an 88 agility. Now you're probably wondering, okay, why did you go 88 agility, 86 speed? Well, I want at least an 84 agility for Alex Caruso motion style. And then I do think agility is better than speed. Speed is more just like if you're running without the ball, and then kind of on defense if you're running back on defense. And agility is more like moving side to side, like trying to stay in front of someone. Plus agility is more expensive. I really do think agility is better than speed. Plus I think 86 speed is good enough. I've used 86, I've used 88, I've used 89. And then 88 agility is just the max I could get while getting all the other attributes that I wanted to get. Okay, so that's what I ended up going with. Now moving on to the rebound. This is very specific. Okay, so hopefully people aren't skipping around, because I already know a lot of people skip around and build videos and then they just lose like a lot of the knowledge they could use on future builds. And this is one of those tips I'm gonna be giving y'all. So I went 70 offensive rebound. If you guys don't know, offensive rebound is cheaper than defensive rebound in the builder, so you're gonna save attributes with that. But at 70 offensive rebound, you get silver box out beast, and at 60 you get bronze rebound chaser. So we're gonna get the silver box out and the bronze rebound chaser, right? But shout out to 2K Toots. They did a test on this, and apparently if you have bronze rebound chaser and a 70 rebound, you get the best animations when you click the rebound button to rebound the ball. So you just need bronze rebound chaser plus a 70 rebound. So that's what we have right now. You're probably wondering, okay, what about on the defensive side though? You only have a 58 rebound. Well, if you have silver rebound chaser and a 63 defense rebound, you get the best rebound animations. So I'm gonna get the best rebound animations on both offense and defense when I click the rebound button with the combination of my rebound chaser and my rebounding. And you're probably wondering, okay, but you have a bronze rebound chaser. Yes, I'm gonna max +1 that and get silver rebound chaser. So this way I'm gonna get the best like reach out animations when I click for a rebound, no matter if I'm on defense or offense, with a 70 O board and a 63 defense rebound. Now if you wanted to save more attributes, you could go 56 defense rebound and then max +2 rebound chaser for gold rebound chaser. and then you would get the same like best reach out animations. But yeah, obviously if you have like a 99 rebound legendary rebound chaser, you're gonna get, you know, a 99 vertical, you would get even better jump animations. But in terms of reaching out for a rebound, these are the best animations you can get. And this combo with the 70 O board, 63 D board is the best way to kind of min-max your build, save attributes while still giving good reach out animations for rebounds. So this was very calculated with this rebounding attributes on this build, okay? And after playing with it, I can confirm I do get really good rebounds. And I have another 6'8", y'all know, with 80 defensive rebounds, 73 O board. And honestly, I don't really notice a big difference at all, if any difference, with this build right here with the silver rebound chaser. Anyways, moving on to the defense. We're gonna go 60 interior defense. They're probably thinking, oh, that's kind of low, but once you see my block rating and I mean, y'all saw the defense clips, like 60 interior is just like if you're walling up in the paint, people are gonna miss that regardless. The block is what's gonna give you the crazy animations to contest and just block people in the paint from behind or in front. Okay, so moving on, we're gonna be going with an 85 steal. Yes, we have a 6'8" with steal. We're gonna be able to get lanes. You can max +2 interceptor for legend interceptor. Perimeter is going to be an 87 because yes, we are cap breaking that to 92. Okay, so we're gonna put 5 cap breakers on that, and block is gonna go to a 51 because we're also gonna be cap breaking that, and that's actually gonna go to an 82 block. So yeah, just wait on that. Then we're gonna be going to a 77 dunk, which is gonna give us contact dunks with cap breakers. Now you're probably looking at this build. If you just skip to this build and you're just saying this without even me mentioning the cap breakers, you probably think this is ass. But wait until you see what I put my cap breakers on. This build is the best 6'8" I've ever seen on 2K. It's not even close too. So yeah, we have our 3-pointer, we have our shooting, we're gonna have contact dunks, we have everything in playmaking you possibly want. We're gonna have everything in defense you could possibly want once we put the cappers on. We have the perfect min-max rebounding that I already explained, and then our physicals are really good. We don't have strength because I don't prefer strength on my builds. I don't think it's needed. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue. We're gonna get shades of Kobe Bryant, which is a good sign, and then we're called the two-way combo guard creator, and we have no weaknesses to report. And like I said earlier in the video, every build you're going to see in this video, except for the second option I show with a lot of cap breakers, has no weaknesses, like even the 0 cap breaker version. Now let's go ahead, load this build up really quick and show the cap breakers. Now look at this. Now I have 15 cap breakers because once I put on the build specialization and I get the 2 from the shooting, that's what I get. But just before we go on my 99 overall version, look at this. +5, that's 82. +4, 86. +3, that's 89. That's 89 dunk with just 3 cap breakers from 77, which saves you a ton of attributes. Then we have +8, 7, 6, 5, 5, which is +31 to our block. That's gonna give us an 82 block from a 51 with just 5 cap breakers. And then we're gonna go from a 90 to a 95 mid-range with just 5 cap breakers, and an 87 to 92 perimeter defense with 5 cap breakers right there. And now that I'm on my two-way combo guard creator, which I just went on a 50-game win streak like I showed, we're gonna be getting the red plate suit on this build. This is what the final cap breakers look like. Now, I haven't hit Veteran 2, so I don't have the 3 cap breakers that I'm missing, but I made this build knowing I'm going to hit Veteran 2. So I'm going to have that 92 perimeter defense as well. Now, I know what people are thinking, dude, I don't have this many cap breakers. This is literally 15 cap breakers. That's why we're showing you every version of the build, no matter how many cap breakers you have in this video. But I wanted to show what I made because that's what you guys were asking, is what I made. So this is what I have here. Now, like I said, this is the best, most efficient way with your cap breakers. Block is super expensive. Perim and mid-range is super expensive, and then the dunk was just so much dunk from 77 with only 3 cap breakers that it was a really efficient way to use my cap breakers. Yes, more efficient, more saving of attributes than cap breaking, ball handle, or speed with ball. And also you had to make this build very specifically to get these +8, 7, 6, 5, 5 on block, and to get this +5, 4, 3 on driving dunk. Okay, so there's a lot of calculated things with this build that took hours and hours to figure out. And yeah, I think this build's insane. I mean, look at these stats, bro. This is crazy. There's not, as in my mind, what I wanted in my 6'8". For me, there's not a single weakness. There's just not. I don't have a weakness. I can shoot with a 65 free throw. I've learned that timing at this point because all my builds have low free throw. I don't need strength. I don't want strength on my guard builds unless I'm a center. 40 standing dunk is you don't need a higher standing dunk on a guard. You get all the best standing dunk animation. And then 60 interior might seem low, but bro, 82 block, I'm telling you, interior is not as good as it was in the last couple of years on a 6'8". Like if you have 82 block, the animations I get is crazy. Now I do have shooting specialization on this build. Let's go ahead, take a look at my max plus ones and twos. This is what I have them on. We have handles for days Hall of Fame, Paint Patroller, and High Flying Denier gold. Oddball Menace gold for now, which will eventually be Hall of Fame, but I could put it on something else. Like I literally could just go like gold limitless range. I could go, actually no, usually I go silver rebound. I don't know why I have it on ball menace. I think it's because I was playing lock earlier, but yeah, usually I have it on rebound chaser silver. Then we have legend set shot, legend shifty. We have gold lightning because Hall of Fame lightning it only has like a plus 1% boost, so it's not that big of a difference. And then we have Hall of Fame interceptor, silver ankle assassin, legend on ball or off ball pest. Yeah, the badges are looking crazy. I'm loving this build right now. And let's go ahead and show you the other versions of the builds, because I know y'all have lower cap breakers, so you guys can make a similar version with the cap breakers you have. And then after that, we'll show you guys my dunk packages, my dribble moves, and my jump shot that I use on this build. With this second version I'm showing, it's gonna be if you have 12 cap breakers, but you still want that 92 perimeter defense version. Okay, now I'm still gonna be showing like the 6 cap breaker version, the 0 cap breaker version, like the lower cap breakers, but this is just the only build out of the whole video that has weaknesses in the builder, because the other builds have 0 weaknesses that I'm going to show. So really quick, let's show this really quick. You're gonna go with 64 driving dunk. Yes, you're putting cap breakers on that. 40 standing dunk. You're still gonna get your 93 pointer. You're actually gonna be starting with a 92 mid range on this build. You're still gonna get your 85 ball handle, and you're going to get your 80 speed with ball, and you're going to get your 84 pass accuracy, not 85. So you're not gonna be getting bailout. And then you're gonna get the 85, or no, you're gonna get the 91 perimeter defense. Excuse me. You're gonna be putting a cap breaker on that. Only 73 steal this time. We're gonna be going with 78 block as well, with the 60 interior for your blocking badges. The 70 offensive rebound for silver box out beast. That's 63 defense rebound according to 2K26, like I explained earlier in the video. If you missed it, go ahead and rewind. And then we're gonna go 87 with the speed and agility, so double 87, because we couldn't get 88 agility, but and speed is cheaper, so we could get that +1 speed still. And then we're gonna be going 61 vertical, because we're gonna be cap breaking that. And then with the last attribute here, we're just going to be putting a +2 on block, and then a +1 on offensive rebound. And this is going to be what you can get away with. There's not really anything else you could upgrade unless you want to go like 70 O board, 78 block, and then put the free throw on if you want a little more free throw. But I don't know, I time out free throws with a low free throw, so I'm going to just do that with the 80 block. And yeah, then this is what you're gonna get. Or you go 78 block and then 71 free throw, just so you get the bigger green window. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. You can go with whatever one. And then let's go ahead and continue and show you why we went with this version with the 12 cap breakers. You get comparisons to Kobe and Klay Thompson. This is the only one in the entire video that has a weakness in the builder below the rim finisher. Now let's load up the cap breakers. And basically what this build shows is that you get a lot of attributes putting up the vertical dunk over just cap breaking the ball handles. So you could actually go from a 64 to 89 driving dunk with 5 cap breakers. Then you can go from 91 to 92 per in with 1 cap breaker. You can go from 92 to 93 mid-range with 1 cap breaker, so you get the Hall of Fame set shot specialist. And then you could go from 61 to 78 vertical with 5 cap breakers. So that's 5 on vertical, 5 on dunk, 1 on prim, 1 on three-pointer. That's 12 cap breakers total. And then if you unlock more in the future, you could put 2 on mid-range if you hit veteran 2, and 1 on pass act for that 95 midi, 85 pass act. Or you could +1 on block, get the 82 block. So yeah, this build is perfect if you have 12 cap breakers, or you plan on getting 12 total cap breakers at any point, and you still want that 92 perimeter defense. All right, now this version is if you have 8 cap breakers, even 10. If you have 10, you can use this one. Even if you had the 12 in the last one, you could use this one over the last one. But yeah, this is an 8 cap breaker version right here. Which I feel like most people should be able to get the 8 cap breakers, especially with the 1 capper every season at level 40. They're like, oh, I don't play the game enough to get level 40. Bro, you can literally go play Street Kings for like 3 hours and get level 40. Like, I have a video on it. It's the how to get 99 overall fast video. you can easily get level 40 every season. You don't have to play the game that much. And then, you know, you have your cap breakers from just joining a level 30 crew. You have your cap breakers from rookie 5, starter 1, even the lifetime challenges. You should very easily be able to get to 8 cap breakers at some point. So, but we're going to show lower cap breaker versions later in the video. But anyways, yeah, we have a 0 cap breaker version. But if you have 8 cap breakers, or you plan on getting 8 cap breakers at any point, like, you don't have to have 8 cap breakers right now. You could have like 4 or 5. And then you're like, okay, at some point, I'm definitely going to get to 8. Then yeah, make this version right here. So you're going to go with the 93 pointer still. We still have the same height, weight, all that stuff. And then you're going to go with the 91 mid-range, which is going to start you off at goal shifty shooter already. And then you're going to go with the 77 driving dunk, because we're going to be cap breaking that again. And then we're going to go with the 85 ball handle like usual. We're going to go with the 80 speed with ball like usual. Let's put this back down over here. And then we're going to get the 85 pass accuracy again. So you get that high pass ac, but no 92 prim. We're going to be going with 85 prim. We still get the 85 steal though. And then we're going to go exactly 48 block. And we're going to go with the 70 offensive rebound and the 63 defense rebound. If you didn't hear me explain why earlier in the video, go rewind to the first version I explained. 86 speed, 88 agility, just like the first build. And then we're going to go with the 78 vertical as well. And then this is what we have right here. Now, with the rest of the attributes, it's kind of up to you what you want to do. You could really go higher free throw. Don't touch the dunk though. You could go higher free throw. You know, maybe you want that silver ankle assassin. You could go with the 86 ball handle. Don't touch the block though. Interior would only go up +2. Pass ac would only go up +1. You could get the 87 speed, which is probably what I would do. Maybe the 71 rebound, 65, but that honestly won't change much. So I'd probably go 87 speed and then make that the build, or I would go 86 ball handle and make that the build. But honestly, I'm gonna go with 87 speed just to be a little faster. These are the final stats you're gonna have. And with 8 cap breakers, what you can get with 8 cap breakers on this build right here is insane. Now, it's going to be no weaknesses again, and we're going to have comparisons to Kobe Bryant. We're called an off-screen shooter this time. Now, we're on the off-screen shooter. Look at these cap breakers. Now, by the way, I'm going shooting specialization on every build I've made so far in this video, except for the next one you could change, which we're going to talk about. But look at this. Shooting specialization, you get your mid-range to 93. That's for Hall of Fame set shot. So then you get +1 that for legend set shot, and then you get +2 the shifty for legend shifty. And then you're looking really good on the shooting, right? So that's 2 cap breakers right there. Then 3 cap breakers on the dunk. So you're going to have 82 dunk, 86 dunk, 89 dunk. So you see we're on the off-screen shooter, and this is for 8 cappers. So all you're gonna do is +3 to dunk. That gives you the 89 driving dunk, which gives you the context combined with your 78 vertical. And then you +5 the block, and then you have 8, 16, 22, 27, 32. So you have an 80 block, and boom, there's your cap breakers right there. 5 on the block, 3 on the dunk. And now you're gonna have a build with 91 mid-range, 93, 89 dunk, 85 pass, 85 ball handle, 80 speed with ball, good rebounding, 85 prim, 85 steal, 80 block, 87 speed, 88 agility, 78 vert. Like, that's insane for 8 cap breakers. And then it's also built for future cap breakers too. So if you have 8 cap breakers and then eventually you're gonna get 10, you put 2 on mid-range. Now you get Hall of Fame set shot off rip. You can max +1 set shot to legend, max +2 shifty to legend, and boom, you're gonna go there too. And then if you even get to 12 at some point, you can put another 2 on mid-range, get the 95 mid-range to get that Hall of Fame Deadeye, and now your build's even better, bro. So yeah, I really think this is an insane build for just 8 cap breakers right here. Like, you really get everything you could possibly want. All right, now this final build is going to be if you have 0 cap breakers. Now, I would highly advise you to make the 8 cap breaker version, because there's no way you're really about to play this game and not get any cap breakers. Like, it is not that crazy, not that hard. You know, you can say all you want. Oh, I don't play this game. I don't know like this game. I don't play the game all day. You know, I got to do this. I got to do that. You don't have to play this game that much to get the cap breakers. There's very good methods to getting cap breakers fast that you can easily research and search up. But yeah, there's good methods to get them fast, especially with the +1 at level 40 every season. But this is if you're really not going to play that game that much, or maybe you just got the game and you're not confident in getting your cap breakers fast, this is the best 0 cap breaker version of this build you can make. and it's actually still really, really good. So you're still gonna get the 93 pointer. And by the way, I haven't mentioned it one time this whole video, but that gives you deep bomber takeover, which was a big reason why I went 93 pointer. Then we went 87 driving dunk. You still get contacts with that. You don't get the 89 contacts, but the 87 dunk, I've had 87 dunk on a build. It's still really, really good, okay? So you're gonna get the 87 dunk for contacts. You're not gonna up the mid-range. Honestly, 80 mid-range is still solid though. You're not gonna get that high mid-range though. Ball handle is still gonna be 85. You're still gonna get that 80 speed with ball for the fastest possible build. And you're still gonna get 85 pass accuracy with the bronze bailout. You're probably like, okay, this is kind of crazy that you can get all this with no cap breakers. 85 perim. You're still gonna get 85 steal. Now we can't cap break the block anymore, and block is very expensive. It's probably the most expensive attribute on a 6-8, or one of them, maybe besides mid-range and perimeter. But yeah, 78 block to get the blocking badges, 60 interior. You're still gonna get that 71 offensive rebound with the 56 D board, so you could max +2 rebound chaser to gold and still get the best rebound animations on both sides. 85 speed, 84 agility for the Alex Caruso motion style, and then we're gonna go 76 vertical, because just in case if you did get like 2 cap breakers or 3, let's say you got 3 cap breakers from build specialization and then 1 from like rookie 5 or level 40, you could put 2 on dunk, and then 1 on vertical gives you 78 vert, and that gives you the extra dunk packages. So yeah, this could be the build right here. With the rest of the attributes, you could put just 79 block, but I would just put it on free throw, get your 74 free throw, call it a day, and this is your 0 cap breaker version. Let's take a look at the cap breakers though, because let's say you make this 0 cap breaker version and then you get a couple, you could, you know, put it on something. Now this, once again, this build, no weaknesses. Every version I showed in this video had no weaknesses except the one 12 cap breaker with 92 perim. Now this one, like I said, if you get 3 cap breakers, you can put 2 on dunk and 1 on vertical. Boom, you have the other contacts. And then maybe you could put some on rebound. You could put +1 on ball handle for silver ankle assassin. Other than that, I really don't think I would put the cap breakers anywhere else besides maybe speed and agility just to be faster. Now with this build, all the other builds I would go shooting specialization. On this build, I would probably go shooting specialization just to get the shooting max +1s and 2s. But if you did do that, that means I would put the shooting specialization cap breaker 1. You can put them on physicals. I would put 1 on vertical, and then I would just put another on either agility or speed, your choice. Don't put it on mid-range. There's no point, okay? And then once you get like your rookie 5 and level 40 cap breaker, you can put that 88 dunk, 89 dunk, okay? But yeah, this is the best 0 cap breaker version. Now let's go over to my dunk packages, my dribble moves, and my jump shot that I use on my 6'8". Hey, we're back on my build. I can't explain to y'all how much I love this build. Like, this is surreal how good this build really is. This is gonna be my main build for probably the rest of the year, because I don't plan on going past 18 cap breakers, and this is perfect for 18 cap breakers. I'll have a 92 perim. I just can't believe we made it this good of a build. If I make another build, it's just gonna be for fun, because this is the best possible build I can make with my 18 caps. But anyways, let's show you guys the animations. Drop a like for me showing y'all the annies, because a lot of people don't be showing them. If you guys want to copy down the drill moves, this is what I'm using currently. These are all the animations we got on right now, so make sure to take a look, copy them down. Now let's look at the dunk packages. This is what I have equipped. So I have the pro contacts, I have the reverse clutch baseline reverses for the 2-foot dunks. That's all I have for 2-foot dunks. Alley-oops, I have pro elite and pro contacts on. Signature dunks, I only have Obi Toppin and Devin Booker equipped, nothing else. I try to keep the dunk packages to a minimum. That way, the ones that I have equipped are the ones that I get often, because these are the safe dunks. Devin Booker's a very safe dunk. Standing dunks, you just want the 2-hand standing dunk. And even if you get to 45 standing dunk, never put this animation on. That one gets blocked a lot. You get pulled out of it a lot. You don't even want that animation. 1-foot dunks. You want baseline reverses off 1. You want the pro contacts, and then you want flashy hangs. This is the best like cheap dunk package in the game. 70 dunk is all you need for it. Make sure to equip that. And that's all I have for my dunk packages here. Now for my jump shot, this is a starter 4 jump shot. This is the jump shot I use. You have to be starter 4 to get Jarrett Culver base. A lot of people have been asking what jump shot I use. This is what I use, but if you want jump shots for your 3-point rating, or maybe you're not starter for, click on the video on the left. This is the best jump shots in NBA 2K26 for every single build. Also, go check out the video on the right where I went undercover in the squad finder as a 60 overall. Trust me, that experience was absolutely crazy. Go check it out and let me know what you think of this build in the comments below.